Go ahead, hit live. I want to show the people something before we hold on. I gotta show these people something. Hold on.
What the hell is this man doing?
Look at this Jane.
The hell is that? Okay, we on to something.
That Jane clean, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Got the Trump flow.
That Jane clean. Make America great again. That's what we want to tell everybody. Make America great again.
Yeah, wouldn't that be good?
Make America great again. What's up, brother Hal? Get on up in here.
What's going on? How y'all?
Nothing. Just kicking it with some good white people in Napa. Palm trees. No gun violence. Nobody rolling dice.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
It's good. It's comfortable. I can walk outside with a baseball cap and not worry about getting shot at.
What else?
Actually, hey, I want to start off F. Malik Monk. I want to start
Still
off,
on
man.
that. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't letting that go because look, I met a first rounder. Malik Monk was he your first rounder?
I don't know what Malik Monk was.
I don't know what he is, but no one cares. But I want to give a special shout out.
Third or fifth round, I think. Look it up.
I don't know. I want to give a special shout out to Brock Bauer. Met him this weekend. Real cool dude.
Oh, he was 11. He was the 11th pick.
He was an 11 pick.
Yeah, the 11th pick. Yeah,
first. He was 11 pick.
17.
Who gives a damn? But I want to give a special shout out to that boy Brock, man, with the Raiders and everything, bro. Cool. I'm an undercover Raider fan, low key now. You know what I'm saying? So give a special shout out to him, bro. Real stand up dude. That man got up out his seat to shake my hand. My own kind wasn't willing to shake my hand. He gave me a pound and walked away. And so,
but I said in fairness though, maybe if you was, you know what I'm saying, chilling at the crib, Malik Monk would adapt you up. Like, it was a different setting.
I mean, but let's be real. How are you going to interact with your own fans?
And then David, like I said, there's still a video of him dapping up people. So I don't care. We don't want to talk about that, man. Can we talk about the presidential debate?
Man, that shit was wild.
Hell yeah, yeah.
I mean, if Biden has to go through some type of psychological test to make sure he's got all his senses, he's going to fail miserably. Now,
for sure.
The DNC, the Democratic National Committee, is screwed. They don't know what to do nor where to turn. And what's bad right now is based off the performance of Biden. I can tell you right now, they're going to lose at least 20 to 30% of their donors. Ain't nobody donating to that committee. They're scrambling right now. So, what was that, bud?
I said they've been talking about replacing them with a different one.
They can't replace them because there's already 7 states where they can't replace the candidate on the ballot. So that immediately, I think it's 3 or 5 states. They can't replace who's on that ballot unless if Biden were to die.
Damn.
So you already lost the election if you do that.
Damn. I never know that. Damn, that's kind of crazy. But hey, look, he did go to the Waffle House after the debate.
The fuck that got to do with being the commander in chief of the country?
he went to the Waffle House. He went to the Waffle House right after that, man. He went to the Waffle House, and yeah, bro.
Maybe if he ate some good quality food, he would have a fucking brain.
I mean, if bro lost like what he was saying like 7 or 8 times during a 90-minute debate, imagine what this nigga doing with the policies and when they come to him with these real-time problems that he got to work with. You know he's not controlling that shit.
I mean, he's put us in these wars in the terms of financing these wars whether it's Ukraine and Russia, which we already became Russia's #1 enemy. We got Russia's submarines, right? 200 miles off the coast of Miami, if you didn't know that. We got all sorts of threats, and our border is fucking wide open. So when's the next terrorist attack?
Not to mention, this nigga done got Russia and North Korea clicked up even more. Russia talking about giving North Korea more nuclear weapons, and now they allied.
Yes, you're right. 100% right. They're allies, and they're working together.
Someone said Biden's one sneeze away from dying in the comments.
He is though. That man forgot what he was talking about mid-sentence.
If you look at that man's body language during the debate, you can tell he is borderline, either already has some type of dementia or has some type of Alzheimer's. You can tell he's in his first phase of it, or maybe on to his second phase, depending on how they're medicating him.
Yeah, you can definitely tell off that though, for sure. You can definitely tell. Like I said, Trump won that debate. You know,
he probably just gonna win from default though, because like, how do you vote for Joe Biden after seeing how he up there carrying on? Like, just seriousness. Like, fuck all the, you know, who we like, but just think about if you just woke up today and you had to vote, right? And you listen to them off that debate. How do you vote for someone that's forgetting what he's talking about mid-sentence versus Donald? I mean, just off that alone, you know.
The problem is the American people, the Karens of the world that have been DNC supporters all their life, they remember grabbing by the pussy. They remember X, Y, and Z. They will never erase that from their head because there's people that just can't look past these are the facts, and this is the better candidate financially and in the interest and security of the country.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think this election too much based on emotion.
Hey, so like I said, we glad you're on here, Mr. D. Pause though. Pause. No diddy. But another question I wanted to ask you, for the people that don't know, the people that's uneducated, because you do work in finance and you know you have a very well career. Why is Donald Trump being indicted? A lot of people don't know why he's being indicted, and can you please educate the people on why he's actually being indicted?
Well, there's a slew
they
of
think
30
he's scamming.
There's a slew of 30 plus charges. I wouldn't even have enough time to go down the slew of charges the man is facing. But let's go down the first one, which is election interference. When everybody marched on the Capitol Hill, they're trying to go after him for that. That's number one. He never, if you look at all the videos, if you look at all his press conferences, he never once said march onto the Capitol, destroy it, overthrow it. He never once used those words. Now people could argue he may have. Now going on to the next, his affairs or maldoings or whatever it was with Stormy Daniels, the hush money case, where he sent her, I believe, $100,000+ to shut up.
I think it was like 2 or 3.
It was something like that. You're right. You're on. I can't remember the exact amount. We all know that if I paid someone money to shut up, I would not face a day in court. How many times do we have NDAs that get signed and it dies? It doesn't continue. So what's the difference?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
They shouldn't even talked about the hush money shit in the trial. Like, they saying that even though that's not illegal, they trying to get him because he funneled that money through his charity. But like, the hush money part shouldn't even be in the motherfucking case because like that shit not illegal at all. Anybody could do that. I mean, look at all these niggas: Apple, Google, Microsoft. They paying niggas not to talk. Why is it a problem when he do it?
I mean, let's get outside the whole corporational situation and let's go to celebrities that have done wrong things and just said, "Oh, We're going to settle outside of court, and here's $300,000. You shut up. You never talk about it.
Ben Roethlisberger.
There you go.
I mean, it'll probably be hard to find a politician.
Brett Favre was another one. Brett Favre.
Yeah.
I don't think he ain't served no jail time. Jail time.
I mean,
So
bro,
can I
it'll probably
ask you
be
this?
hard
Is
to
it
find
probably
a politician that hasn't sent hush money to somebody.
Go ahead, buddy. You were talking.
So, yeah, let me ask you this, Dave. Like, is it because, unlike, I think Trump is like the first president that don't really need that 400,000 you get from being the president. So pretty much when it comes to him implementing laws and whatever for us with the country, he gonna go based off what he feels is the best, right? Versus being able to be swayed by that paycheck. Is that the reason why they going after him with all this petty shit? Is that one reason why? Because you remember the initial time when he had to serve, they tried to get him to put all his money into some type of bank they had for him while he was in office, and he said no. So is this like something to kind of keep picking at him because he's so free going in the office?
I would say it's a way to deter because there is no other strong candidate stronger than Donald Trump that's run for election. You had the most strongest person you probably had was Vivek. I don't know if anybody could argue on that, but he was the last man standing, if I recall. And he still wasn't our strongest possible guy. He didn't have the experience. America wasn't going to trust an Indian American to run the country. Let's be honest.
Right.
They trust a black man before they trust an Indian man. And I'm not trying to be racist at all, but how much of white America is going to trust an Indian man? Let's be real.
No, I don't see that happening.
They are trying to do. They're trying every type of tactic to derail him from winning, because once again he has zero fucks. Excuse my French. About what anyone feels or wants. He's going to do what he thinks is right for the country, and there is no type of lobbying or this or that that's going to change his mind or his objective. If you
He's not a
look back,
politician.
he's not a politician. He's a businessman. If you look back to when he went to his first time in office, everything he said, not everything, a good amount of things that he said he was going to do in his campaign, he did. How many politicians can you say actually ran for office and what they promised they delivered on? I'll wait.
I mean, bro, when a politician tell you they gonna do something, you can go ahead and talk that off of the list of shit that's gonna be done. Right. Obama, Biden, none of them niggas did what they talked about, like what got them elected. But Trump, he was really putting in that work. Everything that nigga said he was gonna do, he did it.
Now let's talk about the third. Let's talk about the third case, the fraud within him over-evaluating the Mar-a-Lago. Are you guys familiar with this?
Enlighten me.
Oh, enlighten me, bro. So
pretty much he's being charged with falsifying the value of the Mar-a-Lago. He was valuing it at, I believe, I could be wrong. I'm spitting out numbers, but I cannot recall exactly what the actual dollar amount was. He was valuing it at,
example for the dumb niggas.
He was valuing it at almost $500 million or over $1 billion. The tax assessor within the state of Florida had valued it at over, I think, 50 mil. So he's being charged with falsifying documents and overinflating the value, even though banks have loaned him money off that valuation. Does that make sense? So they're charging somebody with fraud, even though institutions have supported those values. So, for example, for the people that don't understand real estate and finance, I go into a dealership and I want a car, right? I say, this Ferrari is worth $200,000 because it's a collector's item and it's got this, that, the other. The bank says, you know what? It's really worth that much money. However, some independent idiot that has no interest or doesn't know what they're talking about says, no, that's worth $50,000. And by the way, that's fraud. That's the gist of one of the other charges of the slew of charges that he's currently facing.
Yeah, petty lawsuits.
So it's a bunch of pettiness for nothing.
Facts. It makes sense. How can you be mad at him for being? How can you be mad at him for being a good salesman, man? Look, break it down in nigga terms. If I sell you a pair of Jordans for $100, but I tell you, hey, bro, no, scratch that. If I sell you a pair of Jordans and I say they're worth $1,000, but on retail they're $250, but you know it, and we both know it that it's not worth $1,000, but I still sell you those pair of Jordans for $1,000 and you buy it. You can't come back on me. That's on you because you agreed to it and you was willing to buy it for that price, even though it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, no matter who you support in this election, bro, it's clear to see that this shit is definitely political. All them cases that he got is political. I mean, even the nigga that was prosecuting on these last ones he caught, that nigga was from Washington, D.C., and he took a major-ass pay cut so he could transfer to be the district attorney where Trump at and prosecute him. And
in Georgia, you, my friend, are very smart. Continue talking. Sorry.
Like, this shit definitely political.
He's only 13.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. If Trump wasn't running for president this year, he wouldn't have one felony charge brought up against him. He wouldn't have been indicted one time.
Yeah, because Carl, what you saying is valid, Carl. But pretty much what it is that shit is bullshit. Because yeah, if I sell you something, we both agree on the price. Like, yeah, that's the price. But what's going on is, Carl, me and you both agreed on the price. A random nigga just spawns in and said, nah, the price that we agreed on, it's not that price. It's this price. And since it's this price, it's fraud. And Trump is pretty much like, nigga, who the fuck are you to say that this is that price? Like so them charging him with fraud is fraud too. Like, because you can't say, oh, this is worth that with no proof and then say it's fraud. Like that's just
this is the bigger problem. Did the official, the tax assessor, did the appraisal guy that may have done the appraisal for the county within the state of Florida, did he go on the Mar-a-Lago and see all the improvements that Mr. Trump may have made? I've never been to the Mar-a-Lago. I can't speak for it.
Right.
But he's treating it as a real estate asset. This is a place of business, right? There's all sorts of things going on. There's also a slew of things you can do at the Mar-a-Lago. So how can you just tell me my piece of real estate might be X, Y, and Z when there may be other functions and there may be other ways to actually value it? I understand there's a difference in how you're going to value the business and how you're going to value the actual asset. But I don't think the person that made the valuation was qualified. And the other thing is, were there any other properties adjoining to the Mar-a-Lago, near the Mar-a-Lago, that would even support the value or anywhere near it? That's not for me to decide. That's for somebody else, but those are just my 2 cents.
We just want to make America great again, brother. That's all we want to do, man. We want to make America great again, man. Proud to the people. We just want to make America great again. That's it, man. Free. My mama mad at me saying I'm a coon and a sellout because I like Trump. I love Trump. What Trump do to hurt us? You know, you got Biden bringing in all these goddamn immigrants in this motherfucker, ruining the job market.
It's not even about the immigrants that are coming in. It's about the fact that you're letting criminals and you're letting terrorists come through the country. That's the problem. My mama, my parent, I'm Hispanic. I'm Afro-Caribbean. My father came as an immigrant. Obviously, he found his way to become a legal citizen of this country. My mother came as a diplomat to the States. However, what I will say is this. The quality of people that are coming in are absolute garbage. You listen to the news and you listen to what the crime they're talking about. It's an immigrant, Hispanic, raping somebody, killing somebody, robbing somebody.
And these are detailed. These are stated facts, people. That's why.
What was the dude that played linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts? Trump talked about it. What was his name? Edwin Johnson. He was struck and killed by a illegal immigrant in the car. So when he got hit, the person drove off. And come to find out, if they did their due diligence, it was an illegal immigrant, and all they could do is just deport them back to Mexico. And
I mean, bro, over the last 2 weeks, it's been more than 3 American women be raped and killed by illegal immigrants.
Now you're talking women. Let's talk about kids.
Yeah.
Now, that's
For
a
real,
whole
over the
different
last
level.
for real,
Yeah,
over the last 3 weeks,
Facts,
the last 2
SPS.
weeks.
he said
Yep.
immigrants are not the problem; they're just hustlers. It's the terrorists. I mean, yeah, you can say that too. So basically, what you're saying is Biden is making more easier for the outsiders to come and attack us.
So
For sure. But it's
Basically,
not the immigrants that are the problem, bro. These immigrants is coming out of jails, insane asylums, mental hospitals.
Right.
Like, it's just not normal immigrant niggas that's trying to come over here and seek work. They flee in their country because they're not welcome there.
Right.
100% correct. They're not here for a better future. They're here because the Biden administration is handing out cash assistance at the border. They're putting you in hotels in New York better than most people can afford.
Yeah.
So let me go over there and get that assistance.
Why ain't they giving niggas that assistance? We ain't got no cash help.
They ain't get shit. My mama didn't get shit when back in the day when we were struggling.
Nigga, we still eat noodles and noodles worrying about how the electric gonna get paid.
Why aren't they putting Day-Day's children or even some of these Hispanic children that come from good homes that parents are here legally but struggling and give them an education opposed to handing out $5,000 or more while these people cross the border? And I'm speaking as the son of an immigrant parent that came to this country, obviously now legal in the States for over 30 years.
Hell yeah.
do you believe if Biden was still to be in office, do you believe he could possibly send us to another world war?
Yes, we just got the.
If Biden stays in office, we're going to a world war, bro.
Russia declared us their number one enemy.
And they're talking about putting nukes back in Cuba.
Yes. And if you didn't know, Russia and Iran have a military base right in Nicaragua, which is in Latin America.
Sure. Yeah.
And like bro said when we first got on here, Russia got like 3 or 4 ships off our coast right now, bro.
I just said that 200 miles off the coast.
Yep.
That's insane. I mean,
why do you think they're automatically enlisting people? Once you're the age of 18, they're enlisting you for the selective service. They're trying to pass the law right now. You don't even have to sign. You back in the days, you would go sign for a selective service. Not no more. You're automatically enrolled. And by the way, the military is 80,000 plus soldiers short.
And there's been talks about mandating mandatory military service for men between 18 and 26.
Yeah.
I just let you know shit get popping.
Yep. If they can't get them numbers up, good luck. I mean, look at it. Back in the days, you had to have a certain test score to get in the military. Now, if you're a dummy with a 16, you can get into the military. Do you know what it is to score a 16 on a military exam, which is called the ASVAB? You literally signed your name and answered 5 questions right. Is that who you want protecting you at the home on the home front? I don't think so.
Hey, Bama said it first. He said we should send all those game bangers and put them front line.
The niggas want to shoot guns so bad, send them over there. Give them tell them to ride on the ox.
You get caught with a Draco or one of them pistols, you going to war. In fact, you go front line, brother.
Matter of fact, brother, you can use that Glock with the switch on it. You ain't even. Hey, we'll make that gun you got with the switch on illegal just for this. Don't go over there. If I go over there and use it, just for this, go ahead. Make sure you use it on.
We give you all the ammunition. Go ahead and practice with that thing because you
can
shoot that thing.
We got all the Draco rounds, all the Glock rounds you need.
Yeah.
Put them front line. Put them front line. I think that's a great idea. Put them front line. If we go to another world war, put them front line. They want to use it anyway. Put their ass right there front line, bro.
I
Have
want
them
to talk to y'all about this, but shit, y'all see this over in North Korea. Speaking of countries, we might have to get into it with it. North Korea publicly executes 22-year-old man for listening to K-pop. Kim Jong-un really be on one.
Yeah,
He
they
don't
caught
give a
him listening
shit.
to K-pop, and he had 3 South Korean movies, and they got his ass about it. R.I.P. buddy. I want to start off by saying that. That's how they run their country, man. They got to be on lockdown. They can't let their starving people know that it's better outside of North Korea than everybody will be trying to get out.
But let me ask you a question. Is it better the way the world's going right now?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I mean, have you looked at the back of your cereal box and all the food you buy? It says bioengineered. The fuck that mean? You feed me shit.
It's not real, my nigga. That's
Damn.
what I was actually talking about that to somebody the other day. They were saying, you know, our quality of life
Well,
in America
Asia
is so
also
good.
owns 80% of America's pork population.
We don't even got real food in this bitch.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't even
We're
have real food. That's crazy.
and we're one of the only few countries that does that crap. Now, Carl, you've been to Costa Rica. You've been to where my people's from. How much different did the food taste over there opposed to America?
I mean, the food was very refreshing. I mean, it just felt very natural. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the type of food that you could leave out all day and still eat it.
That's my point.
It's,
McDonald's tastes different there.
It does, bro. Like the food is actually really good, and it doesn't feel like fake eggs when you eat the eggs. So, you know, the beef is at its best form. So
I mean,
it's very good, bro. But
Nigga, if you've ever like been to a slaughterhouse and bought like
yes,
meat like from straight up, you know, cow that's been slaughtered, the meat that they got don't even look like the shit you can go to Walmart or Kroger and get. It's a whole different color. Like you could tell that shit processed the fuck, bro. And then all the crazy shit they be putting in the food, like I think it was in 2022, they banned putting Heck 93 in that shit, which is aborted fetus cells. Niggas was putting that shit in the foods for flavor.
let's take a couple steps back and now even go into the COVID vaccine. We were the idiots that have all the pharmaceutical companies here in America that developed those vaccines, right? How many professional athletes in the best tip-top condition have had heart attacks or just suddenly died?
Yeah.
you got a point there. That's a valid point. You do have a point there. That's a valid point.
It's all greed.
Sure.
It's all greed.
I mean,
When you
it's
look at the
diseases.
dollar bill and in God we trust, I don't think this country stands on those morals anymore.
Oh, it definitely don't, bro. But I mean, it's diseases and shit and sicknesses that we deal with on a day-to-day basis that could be cured. Like they already know what to do, but they don't because they ain't making money off that.
China already found
cancer. I don't see them releasing that because imagine how much money they'll lose on chemotherapy and all these different medications and all these surgeries.
Great point. China already found the cure to diabetes. If you didn't know this,
Yeah, America was upset about that too.
Oh, bro, China found the cure.
Now, I mean, let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say America, but big pharmaceutical companies is upset about that. I'm not gonna say America just because we online, but the proper term is big pharmaceutical companies is very upset about that. They got the cure for diabetes. They mad.
I mean, bro, they making $400 off a vial. You know they gonna be pissed. And then
I didn't know that.
All the foods we be eating is prone to give us diabetes. These niggas got a market. They making the problem and the solution.
But ask yourself this: the pharmaceutical companies, how much stock do they own in some of these larger, bigger food conglomerates like Tyson Foods?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Most definitely.
When you really trace this shit up the line, most of these companies you see, Tyson, Lay's, like all these big name brand food companies, they own by the same businesses. Like all this shit go up to like 3 companies on all the food source that we have. So you know, at the top, bro, it ain't hard for them niggas to be like, hey, put this in the food, get these niggas sick, and we'll sell the cure. And you know they're doing that shit, bro. That's just how our country working right now. Nobody doing a damn thing about it.
I mean, look at the cancer rate in America compared to Latin America, Europe, and Asia. Look at the numbers, and they'll tell you something. And then you look at the crap we eat. Not the crap we eat, the crap they put in our food.
Right.
That is crazy.
I'll just conclude on that one.
It's like they're sitting here diagnosing us with cancer, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then, bro, like these big like food producers, they bioengineering their seeds to not produce seeds whenever it becomes fruit to stop niggas from growing their own shit. They trying to control the whole market. That shit dangerous. We gotta do something about this shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, maybe like I said, you gotta grow our own foods, brother. What'd you say, Bam?
Get into the next topic of the show, man. In the beginning of it, how y'all feel about Bronny getting drafted over there to the Lakers? A lot of people upset about it, talking about the nepotism. But me myself personally, if you're a person of color, if you got an opportunity to practice nepotism, I say capitalize on it. Because to me, I feel like that's one of the biggest things of the country. They do it all over the world. If you got someone that's good enough, that's in your family, I feel like, that should be everybody thought pattern to it, because that's how the Rothschilds and all these other big families, you know what I mean? Like they practice nepotism. The Waltons, you don't think Sam Walton family got to where it was if he didn't practice nepotism? So just from that standpoint, I'm all for it. Get your kid up in there. I think Bronny's gonna be good, but I'm not really mad at it. Just because shit, like I said, if you're a person of color, bro, if you get that opportunity, you better cash in on it. All the other stuff that LeBron do, I know people don't like him because of that, but shit, it's pretty dope. He got his son drafted. It's the 55th pick, 54th pick. It ain't nothing, man. Like it ain't like he got drafted in the first round. A lot of people don't know who the fuck the 54th picks be. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it. You wasting that pick to draft Bronny.
I'm with you on that. I feel like you can't deny that shit was. Go ahead, Carl.
It's not a bad thing. Like I tell people all the time, man, you can't be mad at somebody, parents that did the right thing, that did what they were supposed to do to put their child in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at it, but did he deserve it? Hell no. Was he good enough to go to the NBA and get drafted? No, because I think that center from NC State averaged way more points and rebounds and assists than he did, and he ain't even get picked up. But that's America. It's who you know, not what you know, country. So it's like, bro, you really can't be mad at it, but shoot, why not do it? Just say you did it. You know what I'm saying? So do I think is you going to be a first team all rookie or rookie of the year? No. You know what I'm saying? But why not keep the money flowing, keep the big money flowing at that? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you can't be too mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Does it help black people? No. But does it show black people a little something what they supposed to do? Yeah.
There you
get
go.
your daddy up in there and do that.
We need more.
Name me another 50-50.
We need more color fathers that put their kids and their sons in situations where they thrive and they take on that legacy.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have that. The only time you see that is in the Jewish and Asian community.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'm with y'all now. Like, it ain't no denying that shit was nepotism, but that's what we need to be doing. I mean, look at all the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all the families that's running America right now, and most of Europe. How did them niggas get there? Through nepotism. That's how you elevate yourself, bro. So I don't see a problem with what he did.
D-Wade should have did it for his kid. Shit.
Well, D-Wade has a daughter. He can't do that. It's the NBA.
No, I'm talking about Zaire.
Oh, you talking about. Yeah, man. D Wade got his son's meat cut off. Freaky niggas. Yeah, he can't come. He can't come. Yeah, his freaky ass can't come to the NBA. Maybe you know what they should do. D Wade should actually put his daughter in the WNBA. Now you talk about selling tickets. That would sell tickets right there. That get a lot of people talking. D Wade, if you watching this, you should put your daughter in the WNBA. Hey man, stocks prices is going to go up. That's actually a good idea. I don't know how tall Dwayne Wade's daughter is, Zuria, whatever that She-Man is, but put her in the WNBA, man, tickets would sell. D Wade, if you watching.
Or do you think people will boycott?
So, who cares? That's when we want the liberal. That's when you would want the liberals to come in. Have the liberals coming in and march, and they'll get paid. That would actually help their financial problem in the WNBA. Put some of them transgenders in there. Might be more interesting to watch. You already letting them go.
It's more interesting. It's more interesting now.
I know, but like it would be cool to see a transgender go out there and slam dunk on some of their asses. But Ben, what I'm saying is you're already letting them go into the same bathroom.
Do you think the NBA want to take that risk?
But technically, though, that's what the NBA for. The NBA is not a men's league. It's actually the best. It's actually the top basketball league. So, like anything besides if you're a woman, you're supposed to go to the NBA. If you follow anything besides being a woman, that's why I never. Because I don't think a lot of people understand it. Technically, that's what the NBA and NFL for. Those are just the top leagues for football and basketball. So, that's where you're supposed to go if you fall up under those demographics, is to play at the best football or basketball league. Not necessarily WNBA. The game already had it. I mean, I like it, bro, with the pretty women right now, bro. Where's it headed right now?
Man, ever since they started putting them heterosexual women in there, man, niggas been paying attention. You know what I'm saying? They've been paying attention. Ever since they start putting them heterosexual women in there, women that like penis. You know, we've been all right.
I gotta let y'all hear this from
All right, so Kyle Filipowski, Duke standout, big man. He was mocked in the teens, and all of a sudden, draft day came, draft day went, and Kyle Filipowski was still in the green room. People started to speculate that he fell in the draft because of his girlfriend. Why? That is when shit hit the fan. Turns out his girlfriend, Caitlin Hutchinson, where did they meet? Well, apparently they're high school sweethearts. They started dating in 2021 when Kyle Filipowski was a junior in high school. The wrinkle, though, is that Caitlin was a graduate student. And she's no fucking Doogie Howser either. So when the math ain't mathin', the math ain't mathin', can you say A minor? According to his brother and his mom, she convinced him to estrange himself from his entire family. Mama says, you are opening a 2-year-old issue. She's 28 with an endgame 3 years ago to have a diamond ring on her hand when Kyle left Duke. He was still in high school. Kyle's older brother, a story that's already been pushed under the table for nearly 2 years now. Look up and read Mormon grooming and brainwashing, and you'll find some introductory details in there to connect some dots to the story, what's going on here. Oh, man, she probably gave him that haktua and soaked him until his mind melted. And then he was like, you're right. Fuck my family. They're already blocked. The end story is he did get drafted to the one place that they do not care about Mormon grooming, which is the Utah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Buddy got trapped.
Wow.
I mean, he's still with her, though, so I'm assuming he doesn't feel trapped. I mean,
I don't know what to say about that one, bro.
That's tough, though. She convinced him to not have contact with the family no more. I mean, when you hear about it, like, it sounds crazy, but it's just like, shit, if it happened, obviously, like, she got him trapped in that genjutsu, bro.
And she said she was Mormon?
No, his brother said look up Mormon grooming or some shit like that. And then that's when you'll kind of get into the ideology or psychology behind how this was able to happen. But he's went to Utah, so that is strange that he's went to Utah and they have a big Mormon community.
That's Mormon capital USA right there, brother.
Yeah.
You ever been?
Yeah, that is a lot.
And you know what they say, the Mormon hoes is freaky.
Nigga, who said that?
You would know that. I wouldn't know that, but I did go there. They feel a whole lot different than they feel anywhere else. I don't know.
Bama, Bama, listen, they said they like it in the butt.
Come on, man. Something wrong with you,
I'm
man.
just telling you. I don't know. I'm just telling you what they say, brother. I don't know. He probably had a out of body experience, brother. He was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm just telling you, brother. Look, that's just what I heard. You know, you got to think. I went to school in Colorado. A lot of Mormons over there. You know, I heard some things from some people. So I don't know. To each his own. I'm just relaying the message. You know what I'm saying? I'm just relaying the message. That's it.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. I just relayed the message. He said, "That's crazy, pussy." Pussy start having questions.
Yeah, crazy pussy had you start questioning your morals.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
it'll do it to you.
Yeah, it will. It would definitely do it to you, bro. Especially when you get weak at the knees. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it could be worse. It could be a Mormon transgender. We're in America. Anything can happen now.
I don't think they got transgenders, bro.
We in America. Anything is possible. You could be anything you want here in America. Anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Anything you want.
You can have pronouns now.
You could identify as animals, nigga. It won't matter.
Yeah. So niggas, I'm a 35-year-old white male with an 850 credit score then.
Yeah. And I identify as a Rockefeller.
You damn right.
Facts.
I ain't finna play crazy. I'm finna play something to get some. I'm finna be something that's gonna get me moved somewhere, get me to where I need to be. Middle-aged white male with an 850 credit score. That's what I identify as.
Fuck middle age, young, enjoy life.
Yeah.
Young with a family history of rich niggas.
But Jamarcus Russell, man, former #1 overall pick, dog, got hit with a lawsuit where he pocketed the $74,000 check intended for the high school team in which he coached. He's now been removed from the coaching staff, but they had got a check for a $74,000 donation, where he cashed into his bank account.
He got the whole 74, my nigga.
Man, well, I mean, not anymore. I'm pretty sure he has to give it back now, but so he put 74,000 in there, and he immediately withdrew 55,000 of it at the credit union. So he's not allowed to be around the football program no more. Damn, 38.
I wonder if he still has a drinking problem.
Oh, that lean?
Yeah, I wonder if he still has a drinking problem, because you have to have some type of drinking problem to have the audacity to think that someone that doesn't watch game film, that got finessed into giving blank tapes and asked if you watch film and you said you did and it was blank tapes. You got to be on some type of drug to really think that you're going to get away stealing from the white man at least $70,000. So that's what I said. I wonder if he's still drinking. He got to be still drinking. He got to be, because he don't even know how to finesse right.
You know that nigga don't even know how to finesse right.
Yeah, because if I'm a coach, because if I'm a coach and I'm giving you blank tapes and I'm telling you to go watch them, and I know as a coach that the tapes are blank. What he should have did is just gone in there, watch at least a minute of film. And then he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even have to, even if there was film on there, he didn't even have to watch the whole thing. Just watch and realize, oh, they were blank.
Put that shit on in the background, nigga, and do something else.
Yeah, he could have just put one in. You know what I'm saying? And just said the rest of them were blank. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, bro, I wonder if he's still an alcoholic or on some type of drugs, bro, because it's clearly that he just has no finesse. Yeah, and I feel like in America, you got to have some type of finesse, some type of gift of gab, some type of, you know, a little wiggle, know how to wiggle in tight situations. Because clearly he doesn't. So it's like, bro, maybe he needs to seek mental help because he's just not right all the way. Or he can just be a greedy drunk.
Or some people should just not be trusted with money because they don't know what to do. They just can't be trusted.
Well, we also need to blame the organization or the high school that he was coaching at for not doing proper background checks.
Well,
that's a high school where he graduated from.
Oh man, that's even more crazy.
That's even more of a reason to go and do a better background check.
But I mean,
you know, this nigga
they did though. I mean, he went to the league though. It's like, you wouldn't think he'll steal from him.
74K is
why
crazy.
not? You don't care, but he has shown and proven that he doesn't care about himself. So it's like, what? Would you like? Come on, bro. It's like, nah, bro. I kind of blame the school on that. You should have got a white head coach.
No, you gotta see where
he wasn't a head coach.
They like,
just
damn, this nigga went to this high school. He made it to the league.
Again, should have had an all white coach. Put no dumb nappy headed nigga up in there. That's the school's fault. Free.
I think he was just.
I can't even blame it all on him.
Nah. He got
that's
accountability.
him.
Man. Nah, yeah, that is
He's gonna
him.
take that accountability.
The freak. I don't even know why. Yeah, that school needs to take some accountability on that, man. So let me ask you a question, Bama. If you was a principal of a high school and Russell came over there telling you, hey, bro, I want to be a coach, would you trust him with $70K? After you knowing his background, knowing the football fan that you are, would you trust him with $70K?
He went to that school, though.
I mean, this is the problem.
I don't give a damn.
This is the problem. They didn't have the proper controls. Why would you put $74,000 in the coach's hands? This should be in some type of account. I would assume some type of intramural account, some type of sporting account where that's all handled and properly accounted for. That's the school's fault. Shame on the school. Shame on him.
Shame on the school, bro, because the school knows him damn near better than anybody, man. Some old head had to keep chasing him around the hallway to tell him to go to class. Know that he irresponsible. It's hard to break. Like you said, man, but people don't change on these circumstances and situations do.
Yeah, now it's probably the circumstance or situation. He probably had a good
I would have never gave his dad. They gave Jamarcus Russell $70K. The school, yeah, I gave him $70K. I wouldn't trust his black ass with no $70K. Let alone $10K. He's a drunk, an alcoholic. Yeah, I mean, the same thing. He's an alcoholic and he's sibling. So he's really a heroin addict.
I mean, he got to take accountability at some point because this nigga's the one that did it. But I agree with bro. The school should have an account set and a bank account set up for them donations. They shouldn't just get a head coach 74 racks and say, go handle this. That's asking to get your shit good.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say I don't
no checks and balance.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It's crazy. It's crazy work, is what they say. Crazy work. So yeah, let's move on. I'm tired of talking about that. It don't make no sense. That it's crazy. Tree. It's crazy work.
See, in China, they got a face transplant that can make you look 25 years younger.
Yeah.
They're doing everything, ain't they?
Oh no, that's kind of weird though, especially with the child kidnapping shit that be going on.
I ain't gonna lie, D. This right up your alley, brother. We know you like the Asian persuasion.
Hey, my daughter's half Asian. My lady's she's a.
Yeah, that's what I said. We know you like the Asian persuasion. Don't get into that mix now.
You know, Asians just like to look good, man. They all about their looks. They all about their money.
That shit like it hurt, bro.
Hey, beauty. Hey, in order to have beauty, it gotta hurt a little bit sometimes.
That shit like it hurt. Oh my gosh, dog. Putting a new face on.
I mean,
Well,
Asia's a new place for a cosmetic surgery. If you didn't know that, they got the best booby jobs. They got the best everything job over there, and they got the best line of facial products. So for anybody listening, if you want good facial stuff, you go find yourself some Korean, some type of Korean facial lotions. The best you'll get.
Oh wow.
Just look at them K-pop stars. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And it'll be cheaper.
Yep.
I just find it crazy that everything that I was picked on in high school, having big lips and darker skin, everybody won't now. I just find that crazy. We was talking about that today.
You are in demand now, my brother.
Yeah, I am the man. I am what people want. Now I gotta be careful just in case they try to kidnap me and take my dark skin from me and my organs.
Well, you come on, bro. Nobody wants your ugly ass that bad.
Handsome. Why would you not? You know what I'm saying? But that face transplant looks like it really do hurt. What is the process to that? Like, how long does it take to heal?
I don't know. I want to go find your.
I'm saying a little minute, nigga. Imagine how it would feel. Your whole face got ripped off, and then another one just sitting on that shit, not even attached yet.
I mean, in
That shit,
America,
you know
they
that shit
offer.
hurt.
I mean, you make a good point. In America, they're offering surgeries for men that want abs now. You can be a fat fuck and get abs tomorrow.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Bandman Kiwi got a motherfucking BBL. The BBL for men.
Yeah.
They said Drake got a BBL too.
No, but that's what they do. They take the fat, they give you abs. That shit is wild though. He also said he's 6'8" now.
Oh man.
Oh, he did the leg transplant.
Yeah,
so
that shit
you can make yourself taller.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy work.
You know what the Bible says? Human will destroy itself, and we're living it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bible does say that. It does say. Oh, and they got the penis extensions.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever height you are, that's what your body was like. How can I put this? So if you got in the best shape, like your body would be meant. Like I'm 5'5", 5'6". Like my body, like what it could do is just meant for that frame. So like like making myself taller inorganically, like it gotta be some other like something that'll fuck you off, like for as just human anatomy. And like I know
you're
it's
gonna have
not
side effects. You're gonna have long-term side effects because your human anatomy is not built to withstand someone being 5'5", hence what you said, a 5'5" or 5'6", to go be 6'4". Your kneecaps, your structure wasn't made for that.
Oh,
that's what I be, because me and Carl, we live an athletic lifestyle. So that's the only way I could think of it, from just trying to play pickup basketball. And I'm like,
we all athletes here. I'm a former athlete.
Oh, okay. So just going to the wild, what we do right now, like I'm thinking about on the day-to-day like that. Like I'm pretty sure it's just you're not gonna be able to play sports no more. You know what I mean, recreation wise. You probably just go be on a strict walk and sit down. That shit is just wild.
You're gonna be a clumsy fuck. It's like you putting on clown suit on stilts and still trying to run a 4.40. You can't.
Yeah,
I mean, the way they do that surgery is they break your legs and then put rods in between them and let the bone grow back together. Like, you know that shit not good for you. That can't be.
You can keep that.
Just get the penis extension.
No, the way they do that, nigga, like the BBL, they inject fat into your shit, and then it could get hard and fuck up. That's the main problem with that surgery. So that shit dry up, and then your meat be all lumpy and shit.
So let me ask you a question. Did they create that surgery so that they can cause even a bigger infertility problem?
Man, keep what you got, bro. That's all I gotta say. Keep what you got, nigga.
Keep what you got. Go in the gym and drink fucking water, nigga.
Bro, I mean, shit, bro. If you just love yours, man. Like,
Yeah.
our dean of admissions, bro. He said that shit, bro. He like when he talked, he gave he was like a guest speaker. Like, but it made so much sense. Like, if you don't want to get up, drink water, get in the calorie deficit, hit that gym, just love yourself. Love the love handles, love the stretch marks. Like, just love yourself for who you are. You feel me? Like, but to get in and make yourself this Build-A-Bear person, like come on, like.
Now you tripping, Bama. Any nigga that can go out there and put a couple of inches and girth on his meat, man, he go ahead and take that.
But that's the problem. People don't have self-esteem no more. They don't value themselves. They don't have God in their life, man. I ain't trying to preach here on a Sunday, but shit, man. People don't have God. People don't believe in themselves no more. He made a perfect point.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I mean, I feel like that's borderline some type of mental issue, bro. If you're trying to get everything changed about yourself.
Well, that's normal. A lot of women do that.
I mean, where you gotta be at to let a nigga break your legs, put rods in your shit, just so you a couple inches taller?
I ain't gonna hold you. This weekend, I was with the homies, and this dude, one of my homies that he buys suits from, like a Hispanic dude. He showed me his Instagram. You know him personally. He said he got lip injections as a dude. With lip
you gotta be insecure. You gotta be insecure to do some shit like that.
And he's rich. That's the crazy thing about it. You drive a Lambo.
He's got to be bored because I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, dog. Like, where would you get the insecurity of you need bigger lips? I don't know. As a guy, I don't know.
A rich nigga at that.
Cause we don't walk around grading each other off your lips. So I'm just like, who got into your head that make you think you need? But I'm just like, he's just bored, bro. He just wants.
You don't know. He might be putting a costume on that night. It might be on the other side of the ballpark on the ball game.
True.
Hey, that's fact.
The fuck you need lips for?
That's a good question. Like, bro, what the fuck?
And it's a rich nigga. So we can be a bad bitch.
I feel like if you
you said he makes suits.
Mm-hmm.
That's your perfect cross dress that night.
And nice suits too. They pretty good. You got a good company.
I like to see his closet. I like to see what it's in his closet, especially in the back.
Hell yeah. I'm a DM it to you after the show. He actually makes pretty good suits. I'm telling him about James' friend that made suits that got his lip injected.
I like me a good suit.
Cookies are not actually very much.
Last topic, and on some decent, man. The founder of Arizona T-Dog said he go always keep his shit at $1. He said he feel like it's paying back to the people that support him. Why do people who are having a hard time paying their rent have to pay more for our drink? Maybe it's my little way of giving back. So I was just like saying W to him because somebody had pulled up something. I couldn't find the video again, but he showed where he bought 45 items on the little Walmart site, 45 items, and paid $127, and it was literally 2 years ago. And then it had the reorder button. Reordered the same 45 items, $481.
I mean, bro, this corporate greed is going crazy. Prices have almost tripled in the last few years. And it's not like they have to, but as long as niggas keep buying this expensive ass shit, it's gonna keep being expensive. It ain't no reason to drop prices if niggas paying for it. Shit. Why sell something for $3 when you can get $9 out of it?
Prices will go up. Banks will start issuing credit cards out the ass, and before you know it, slavery's back, and you're a slave to debt.
Yep. I mean, bro, imagine how quick them prices will get dropped down if everybody say, you know what, fuck it, nigga, I ain't going shopping today. I'm gonna hold off. This shit ain't, it's too expensive. If everybody did that, they can't keep them prices high.
Look at car prices. They've gone down. Remember what they were in 2022, 2023. People were paying for a Dodge Charger, 2018 Dodge Charger, $35,000 with 52,000 miles. What in the hell are you doing? That car not even worth 16.
Yep.
At 35% interest rate.
I mean, the people need to see their purchasing power, bro. Like, it's our money to keep this bitch running. So if you think a price is too high and this shit going up, then nigga motherfucking boycott. Sit down, organize a boycott, sit down for a few days. Don't buy that shit. You'll see them prices coming down quick as fuck. But I mean, it ain't no reason to, complain about this corporate greed of niggas just feeding into that shit.
It's not even about that. Me being, Hispanic. I mean, shit. Go buy go to the local farm. Go buy you a couple eggs. Instead of going to the grocery store, go to the eggs. Get you a hen. Get you a couple chickens. Put them in the backyard. Let them lay some eggs. Plant some tomatoes. But people don't want to do that no more.
And it's not like it's a strenuous process to do that shit. Like having chickens, bro, you could just let their ass run around. You don't really gotta do too much with them. Throw them a little food every now and then. But if you letting them free range, they gonna damn near feed themselves. It ain't shit to go throw down some seeds in the ground.
Get you a pig too. Raise it. You buy yourself a pig for $200. You know what a farmer does? Buys pig for $200 and raises it until its full potential growth. Turns around and sells it for $1,800. Shit, imagine if you did that. You bought you some land out in bumfuck Alabama and had 20 of them things. You live good. People just don't want to do farming no more. Everybody want to be a TikTok star.
Well, they're about to ban that anyway. So
no, I don't think it's gonna ban. I think there's an American that's trying to buy it right now.
Yeah. And even if they do ban it, it's gonna be another American substitute. It's not like that shit. The whole TikTok process gonna go away. I mean, everybody doing the TikTok shit now. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all that shit.
TikTok's making our generation. TikTok's making the younger generation retarded upon retarded.
And like literally too, bro. I mean, it's over-inducing your dopamine receptors and giving niggas brain rot. The attention span is at an all-time low. Like this shit has actual effects on your psychological health. But shit.
I mean, you right about that. I mean, hell, I look at how much time I spend looking at Instagram, Facebook, every goddamn other thing. It's too much damn time, and shit's kind of an addiction.
Yeah, I had to delete TikTok, bro. But like, even with your comprehension skills on reading shit, like, nigga, I don't even want to read no more. I've been on that shit so long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about these kids coming up. They don't have social skills. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to call somebody and say, I need X, Y, and Z.
Well, yeah.
I mean, shit, just after the COVID pandemic, nigga, I had to, get back into my spot to talk to niggas. Being locked up in the crib for that long, it was like, damn, this shit different now. But imagine these niggas that's, growing up with these iPad kids. They don't talk to nobody. They just on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube all day. Them niggas gonna be cooked.
Now, do you think they're orchestrating things this way because they want the world to go to, they want the country to go to shit in that kind of capacity?
Yeah, because the more you isolate people from one another, the more power you hold.
The more as an individual, you can put down there.
Exactly, but as an individual, you don't hold too much power in the grand scheme of things. But when you got 100 niggas get together on the same mission plan, that's when shit start getting done. But if you isolate everybody, keep everybody antisocial, and the only way they getting their information is from a device that you control damn near their whole life. You decide what they see, you decide what they talking about, all that shit.
I mean, you're talking about control. You should be looking at Elon Musk and everything he's done at Tesla, everything he's done at his various other companies. I mean, realistically, he's got almost every data attribute on human that consumes that Tesla product. He knows what time you get up. He knows your driving patterns. He knows everything based off regenerative AI. He's now trying to create a brain chip to see what the hell you're thinking and possibly even control you. That's somebody we should be fearing. We should be putting a stop to. Like, nigga, you done enough. We appreciate your greatness in society, but you gotta
You're
stop.
doing too much now.
You're doing too much.
I mean, shit, the power that nigga holds as a business owner, like, he played a big part in this war versus Russia and Ukraine. You know, he didn't get them niggas access to the internet, and that fucked up a lot of that whole shit. That's crazy power to hold. Like you said, this nigga got Neuralinks coming out. This nigga got all that Tesla shit. He see when you leaving for work, when you coming home. Not to mention all the other shit he got his hands in. That's just too much power, bro.
I mean, if we want to get a little bit more in depth, they got if you look at the World Economic Forum, there's a whole 2030 plan. I don't know if y'all familiar with that. We could save that for another discussion.
No.
Oh shit, we can get into it.
Let's get into it. Yeah, what is that?
Nah, I got babies to go bathe. I got my daddy.
Oh, I feel it.
Put it for another segment. We got it though.
Bet.
Build some anticipation. Let the people come back.
I feel that we'll have to get back into that.
We will, man. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate our guest speaker coming out here, come chop it up. Anytime, and relay the free game that you're giving us. A lot of people don't know and unaware. We appreciate you hopping up on here and chopping it up, man. The goal is always to be comical, but also educational. That's all we want to do. Yep, that's all we want to do. United Nations plans to come out early 2020.
Right.
We got some cool people in the comment section. Let's clap it up for the people in the comment section.
Yeah, I appreciate the support. Thank y'all for coming.
Yeah, I
appreciate everybody
commentary.
Straight up, bro, we got the best chat ever from fucking Players Choice, dog. I told these niggas, bro, they next to none, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I said they might as well all here.
Straight
They
up.
might as well all come here. Before we end the show, I just want to ask this one question.
Go ahead.
How much is too much for a first date?
Oh, you shouldn't spend more, man. Listen, if a woman really wants you for who you are, or vice versa, you shouldn't spend more than $120.
Yeah.
On the first date? Okay.
Now, if y'all gonna go do something else, obviously there's another budget for that. You're gonna take her to a winery, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. That's different. But if you're gonna take her to dinner, no more than $120. I'm being considerate with inflation. I'm thinking $60 a plate. Of course, you're gonna tip, but $120 is a fair bill.
Yeah.
That is a fair bill.
$40 meal. Let her get a couple drinks.
Facts. No, that makes sense. I just wanted to know, man. A lot of people out there don't know.
Because I'm just thinking for a date, now $40, that's a pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't trying to put no price on it, but at the same time, though, it's a first date. Like, I don't even know if we really like each other yet. Like,
yeah. 100%.
I always say this.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I want to get to know you, and I'm gonna show you that I'm gonna really do it up. But I ain't gonna show you too much now. You ain't gonna get no thoughts in your head.
That's why you always take them on coffee dates first. That's it. That's why you take them on coffee dates first.
That nigga got the cheat code.
Yeah, they want to conversate. Sometimes you get it after the coffee date.
I do like the coffee date idea. That's not bad.
Yeah, first coffee.
Like, shit, get you a donut, whatever, a muffin, whatever, get you a coffee.
Yeah, go get you a nice cup of milk and take her to Starbucks. Go get some milk. I'm trying to tell y'all, all summer 2024, man, we going for the milk. Ain't that right, Bam?
yeah, that's right. I just got done chilling with some milk, man.
Yeah,
the milkman.
Yeah, man. Look, we gave the black woman, the modern day black woman, a chance, but it's time for us to start giving other
We still gonna give him a chance, but I'm gonna go and play with some milk for the summer right now. You know what I'm saying? It's some milkshakes going on. It's hot, cool off.
So when do we get back to the sisters? Fall?
I don't know. Whenever I feel like.
Wintertime.
Winner.
Yeah.
No,
They
we
cook,
might have to
they
spend
cook
more
some
money.
good. They do some good soul food cooking. Get that real good shit in you.
No,
Yeah.
so basically just go back in the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right
Look.
before Thanksgiving.
Because
Yeah.
things, right before Thanksgiving. Because
Before all the holidays, because that's when they start to feel the most lonely. You know?
But hold
Nah,
on,
but
that's
then
what
they're gonna want to spend some
holiday.
money
You
on
gotta leave.
Christmas.
You gotta leave before Christmas because they gonna want the red Louis Vuitton stilettos now. Damn it.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
spot.
that's when you make up a fake argument right there. I saw you. Yeah, I saw that picture.
Jerome.
Yeah, you was with Chris Brown. That nigga hugged you from the back.
Yeah,
That's when you
Nick,
start
Nick
making
get
up
gone
shit.
for a few days.
Yeah, so you cut them off right before Christmas.
You back by New Year's.
Come back New Year's. But damn, when the Latinas get they play in? So I think Latinos.
That's game all. That's game all year round, brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
all year
spring, close to Cinco de Mayo.
But that's another level of toxicity, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't lying about that. That is. That for sure is. No doubt. That for sure is. That for sure is. But yeah, bro. Friendly dating advice 101, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nigga say you gotta leave January 21st right before Valentine's. Yeah.
Nah. So yeah. So,
Anything else, Carl?
that's it, bro. That's it, bro. You gotta
Right,
give a special
y'all,
clap out
boys,
to our guest speaker coming out there, man.
Appreciate
Coming out
you
there.
coming
Appreciate
on,
you
dog.
coming
You know
to
you
fuck with
welcome
us, bro.
anytime, dog.
Many times dropping knowledge and free game.
Anytime I enjoy being on this little podcast, and hope I can be about it some other time.
Yeah, we got
Whatever you want.